Now, for those of you who've worked in Access, I'm sure you are familiar with data validation rules and error messages. And when you're working in a table like this, you can apply data validation rules and messages to users that are very similar to what Access uses. So in Excel, to use this feature, you have to highlight the range you want to apply the rule to. And for us, that range is going to be D5 through D24, which is the dates. And then we need to use the data validation list arrow. And we are going to be choosing the data validation command. Okay, and so the settings section lets you specify your rule. If you want a message displayed while they're entering the data, you can specify that. And then you can also specify a message if they've entered something in error. So for settings, since we are looking at dates, we will allow dates. And we're going to keep between. And a valid start date is 10/1/2018. And a valid end date is 10/5/2018. And you can see up at the top in our subtitle, this is billing for October 1st through 5th. So it makes complete sense that we would be limiting the dates to this range. Then we're going to go into input message. And this little message will display when they're entering data. And so what the title for the message is going to be billing date. And then the message itself is going to be, this worksheet is for the week of October 1 to October 5 only. Now, if they try to key in a date that's not between October 1st and October 5th, we need to display an error. So up in the title, it's going to say date is outside accepted range. And then the message itself is going to say, please enter a date from October 1st to October 5th, 2018. And then we're going to go ahead and click OK. Okay, and you can already see the input message. And we are going to add a new record to the table to test this. And because we have a total row, we can't just click below that. So what we're going to do is right-click on row 25. And we're going to click on Insert, and it will put in a new row above our total. And then we're going to go ahead and key in our data. And it's always a good idea to watch as you're keying in, just because if it fills it in for you, you don't have to type anymore. Now we are going to test for this error. You'll see the input message is displaying. And let's test the error to see if it picks this up. So 10.8 is outside of our range. And we get the little date is outside accepted range. And we're going to go ahead, click on retry, because we do need to re-enter this within the accepted range. And then we can press tab and continue on our merry way, entering this record. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and save.